Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, friends. Welcome to Story Time with Auntie Tanveer. Today we're going to be reading a book titled Allah Listens to Everyone. This is by Qissa Kids Publications. Let's pretend we're going on an airplane ride to see the world. Have you ever sat on an airplane? Where have you gone in an airplane? I have gone to so many places in an airplane. In a little cottage in Turkey, a mother raises her hands and prays to Allah in her own language. What language do they speak in Turkey? Turkish. In their home in Germany, these little girls light candles and pray to Allah in their own language. What language do they speak in Germany? German. In the jungles of Africa, this man raises his hands and prays to Allah in his own language. One of the languages spoken in Africa is Swahili. Do you know Swahili? I know Swahili. And you may have heard your mommy or daddy say things in Swahili like Dio, Hapana, Habari. And what do you see in this picture? What is that little boy doing? And I see some animals there. Can you name some of the animals you see in that picture? In a store in America, this man prays to Allah in his own language. What language do we speak in America? English, that's right. In the farming fields of India, this man takes a break and prays to Allah in his own language. He speaks to Allah in Hindi. Does Allah understand all these languages? Let's find out. You can talk to Allah in any language you want. Allah understands all languages. What will you say to Allah when you pray and go to bed tonight? Did you know you can even whisper to Allah and He can still hear you and He can still understand what you're saying? Oh, our next page talks about that. Even if you whisper very quietly, Allah can hear you. Even if you write a letter to Allah, He will read it. He will know what the letter says. I see some bees on that lamp there, on the lampshade. How many bees can you find on that lampshade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 5 bees on the lampshade. Even if you sit on a swing and talk to Allah in your heart without using any words, Allah knows what you're thinking. So you see, you can talk to Allah in any language, in any place and at any time. He is always with you and will always hear you. So what are you going to talk to Allah about? What are you going to tell Him? Remember, He can understand you and He can hear you. Even if you don't say anything, He knows what's in your heart. I hope you enjoyed this book. Thank you for joining me, and you'll see me next time with another book. Khuda Hafiz. In this story, your child learned how Allah listens to everyone. To emphasize the main objective of the book, try to do the following. Encourage your child to speak to Allah in any manner he or she chooses, be it writing letters, poems, drawing, whispering, thinking aloud, etc. When you're speaking to Allah, whether through dua or salah, make it a point to say, I'm talking to Allah right now. This will help them form a tangible connection. Show children that they can pray anywhere, at the park, at the zoo, or even when shopping. Make dua and salah a special time. Have a special place and clothes for prayer, put on perfume, play or recite the Adhan at home, and encourage your children to recite it. Demonstrate that prayer is the most important time of the day by stopping what you're doing and help them realize that we have the honor of being called to talk to Allah. As they become older, introduce them to du'as by the Ahlul Bayt and teach them how these special individuals talked to Allah.